I'm gonna rate emergency alarm systems from different countries. 10 or higher is the scariest, and 0 or below is the least scariest. A lot of people have done this, so I wanna do this. Enjoy the video.
Bruh.
Canada, 7 out of 10. I used to live in Canada, and I can't believe I didn't grow up hearing this. 5 out of 10. This alarm is convincing, but it sounds more like an alarm from an old sci-fi movie. 8 out of 10. This is no contest. Negative 10 out of 10. This sounds like a vibe enough to think that maybe Germany intentionally made this alarm sound like a vibe. I'm digging this. Negative infinity out of 10. I cannot believe Japan would play this if Godzilla starts attacking. 3 out of 10. I gave it 3 points because it's an immediate alert, but it sounds more like a suspense sound from an old Mickey Mouse cartoon. 7 out of 10. Same idea as Australia's alarm, but this is scary, dude. 3 out of 10. Not at all scary because I like robots, but I also like the Terminator, so I give it 3 points. 0 out of 10. Literally just a race car with drums on the side. 1 out of 10. It's just the sound of a giant printer copying something, and that's one big ass printer. 6 out of 10. It took me a minute to realize the alert was someone counting down from 10 in Chinese. Then the alarm sounds when it hits 0. That sent chills down my spine. Mexico, 1 out of 10. It sounds like a broken stereo on repeat, but I gave it a point because sometimes things are scary when they're stuck on repeat. 0 out of 10. This is a classic wrong answer sound effect. Negative 5 out of 10. Yes, it would be scary if I lived in Denmark, but it kinda sounds like a helicopter landing but with goofy ass sounds. 5 out of 10. It's not really that scary if you're like 3 miles away from it. 0 out of 10. No one is crazy enough to make this as the ringtone literally anywhere. Russia, 2 out of 10. It sounds like the noise that "It is Wednesday, my dudes" Vine guy makes.
It is Wednesday, my dudes.
1 out of 10. It sounds like a high-tech ambulance. 5 out of 10. 5 points because it's loud, but this sounds exactly like the dial-up internet sound effect. 1 out of 10. It sounds like a phone ringing. Mom, is that you? 4 out of 10. I have a feeling someone is pressing a button to make this sound be heard when the alarm comes on. 0 out of 10. It's just spamming the censoring sound. 6 out of 10. If I lived in Brazil, it would scare me at first, but if this alarm happens all the time, it's not really that scary, it's just deafening. I don't really know what to rate UK because the internet doesn't give you a good answer for things like this because there's like several of them. Negative infinity out of 10. Italy has it made. A child gets kidnapped but people are vibing. It's the end of the world where people are popping and locking. 2 out of 10. It's not even close, but it can ruin your ears a little bit. 4 out of 10. When you're playing a shooter game in the 90s, this is the sound that would make when you're at 1 HP. 6 out of 10. Like Australia, it sounds more like an alarm from an old sci-fi movie. 0 out of 10. I can use this in any musical context, because it's not an alarm, it's a vibe. The phone alert for the USA, 8 out of 10. One time this alert came on my phone when I had notifications and alerts turned off. Scary, right? 10 out of 10. This is the alert the world would hear if a meteor is gonna hit the Earth, like in Greenland. USA, 100 out of 10. When I hear this, I always think of The Purge, and I don't like The Purge. Antarctica, infinity out of 10. This is by far the scariest one I've ever heard. They will literally destroy the whole world with this sound. Thank you so much for watching. If there's any EAS alarms from other countries I missed, please let me know so I can do a part 2 of rating EAS alarms. Later!